flex, flexing on, flexing on you, flexing on you, Me and the team just got back from the tropics. Heard you switching up your style, you should stop it.
Good evening, Titans Nation. How you folks doing this evening? I know I'm not doing too hot right about now, guys, but hey, I just want to say thanks for tuning in. I am Mr. Two-Tone, and you are watching the Two-Tone Zone, along with my co-host, Mr. D. Weezy Wee in the building. And also, too, folks, we have a special guest here tonight. His name is Mr. DJ Zenas, folks. Say what up, Mr. DJ Zenas. Say what up.
What's up, world? Two-Tone Zone. I appreciate y'all welcoming me in. It's a pleasure to be here. I feel good about tonight's game, but we'll get into that later.
Hey, I actually being that you're a huge diehard Colts fan. I actually regret bringing you on the show tonight because I feel like you're bad luck. So you probably won't be on the show ever again.
Hey, that's okay. That's okay. If it's a one-time ordeal, I can live with that. But I'm gonna make my presence felt today. I'm gonna just let y'all know that.
For sure, folks. Well, hey guys, Mr. DJ Zenas, he's a multi-talented artist. Not only does he sing, he raps, he produces, and he's multi-talented, and there's really no cap on his level and his abilities, guys. Like, he's tremendous, and he's one of my dearest friends for a while now. So it's a pleasure having him on the show, and then you'll be able to hear his newest single called Flex. It's going to be in our intro and outro of the show, guys. So make sure you take a look at DJ Zenas and his song and his newest release, Flex. Right. So
I appreciate that.
Hey, no problem, my man. So let's just go ahead and just address the elephant in the room. 34-17 Colts. Titans couldn't pull it through tonight, man. It was a bummer to Titans Nation, and as I was telling you earlier, Zenas, I just feel deflated as a fan. So I know as a player, there's got to be some form of energy depletion, right?
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Can I say one thing real quick?
Absolutely.
Man, rest in peace, man. Corey Davis' little brother, man. You know what I mean?
It was his big brother. His big brother.
Corey Davis' big brother, man. Before we even start the show, man. You know what I mean? What was his name? Titus Davis?
Titus Davis, yes, sir.
Man, rest in peace to that boy, man. Hey, man, I saw them boys tears tonight, man. You know what I mean? You could tell he was hurt.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, rest in peace to that boy, man.
Real
talk though, man.
Did you get a chance? As they had him on the sideline, they had the camera on him. He was crying, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying, man.
That hurt me deep, man.
That hurt me. That's what I'm saying. I saw
absolutely.
the pain, bro. You know what I mean? Like, first and foremost, man, before we even start the show, man, you know what I mean? You got to pay condolences, man. You know what I mean?
Much respect.
Rest in peace, that boy's big brother, man. You know what I mean? Much respect, man. That boy came out to play tonight. He led the team in receiving. And, it was heartfelt. I'm going to be honest, man. You know what I mean? It shit was heartfelt. But, just I want to say that first. Appreciate you guys letting me say that first. But, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it, man.
For sure. Well, let's just go ahead and let's just break a couple of things down. Let's start with D-Weez, man. What did you see in the game? What were some missed opportunities, maybe some bad calls?
Man, I'm talking about that kicking, man. You know me, bro.
Special
we
teams.
already talked about this.
Special teams.
I'm not even special teams. The ones who are kicking the ball, I'm putting it on them.
Right.
Like I said before, bro, that's the whole momentum of the game, man. You miss a field goal, you punt a bad ball,
and we got away from the run game too, man.
You cannot be at home and miss out on points. I'm sorry. We missed out on enough points this year, bro. We got to stop missing points. I'm going to emphasize this so much. We got to stop missing these opportunities for points. They're little points. I'll take 3 points, but make the 3 points so we can only be down by 2 touchdowns instead of 17.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or whatever. Like, if we're building points up, that gives us a chance. The defense, okay, hey, we got a breather. Kickoff, we're in the game. Instead, defense, you're on the field. Go. We missed the field goal. How they feel? You know what I mean? Okay, hey, defense, you worked hard. You got the ball back for us. Now we're punting. You punt 17 yards. How do you feel? You're like, bro, I'm not even recuperated yet.
No, for sure, man. For
sure. Hey, overall good game though. Titans played hard. Colts came out to play.
Right.
You know,
Shout out to the whole entire organization, man. They prepared for this game and they did. And
it was a big game.
It was impressive.
Short week.
It was an impressive
week.
win. It was an impressive win. So kudos to them and their coaching staff, man.
Short week, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, Zenas, man. Go ahead and just tell us a little bit from what you saw when you were watching the game tonight, man, and what you foresee, like, being that we both have, at least 10 days off, and we face each other in 17 days. Like what do you see, man, and what do you like predict?
Back to back games.
Back to back, right.
So obviously, we had this game had the complete opposite effect on Colts Nation. Mm-hmm. So you feel deflated, we feel inflated, I guess if you wanted to put it in terms, because this was a very this win was so necessary for us because a lot of our games have been close games for the most part. Mm-hmm. Even the ones that we've lost. Obviously our defense has always held it down. They held it down tonight, especially in the first half. They kept us in the game. Yep. There was a couple opportunities where I felt like the Titans might have gotten away with it, but they didn't. And it's because of our defense. And so
it's your guys' saving grace, man. It's your
exactly. And I will wholeheartedly admit that. Our offense has been where all of our woes have been. That's where all of our concern. Everyone was all hyped about bringing Phillip Rivers over to the Colts Nation. I was not, because Phillip Rivers, as many stats as he puts up, to me, he's like a Dak Prescott. He puts up great numbers, but he doesn't win. Right. And so I'm not throwing any shade at Dak, but at the end of the day, Phillip Rivers, he doesn't win when it comes to crunch time. But he didn't show up in true form today. So I'm like, actually, Phillip Rivers actually performed in a way that I did not expect him to. Usually he performs in the first 2-3 quarters and then he just blows it, but he didn't do that. He was a good game manager today, and so
he was
he made some good throws. He made some clutch.
He did. He was spreading the ball around. He was 29 to 39 passing, 308 yards. He was spreading it around.
As we discussed a little earlier, T.Y. Hilton, he showed up. Obviously we didn't have him last game. So that was a huge factor. With
that groin injury,
overall,
that's tough to play with that groin.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But he balled out. And so overall, like I said, this was a very inflating win for us. In the sense that it gave us air again. It gave us like a little bit of room to breathe. We have 10 plus days off, so we're going to, I feel like the entire organization is really going to take in this win. Obviously we still have a lot more to accomplish in this season, but I feel like we're starting to figure it out,
Right.
I feel like Phillip Rivers is really getting settled into his own, in being a part of the Colts organization now, and so obviously our defense is always going to show up. I feel like, the offense, it has moments where it's like, oh, it looks like they have it together. And then, like, literally the next drive is just like, okay, well, there goes that. So, overall, I think this was just a really clutch, very necessary win. So we're going to take this, and I think we're going to just build off of it for the rest of the season. We're 6-3 now. We own the tiebreaker in the division.
Right.
So, hopefully, we can just take this momentum and can let it continue to carry us for the next half of the season, so yeah.
No, I 100% agree with you, man. And just I know that with Frank Reich and his coaching staff and the way he coaches and handles his team, I know he's not gonna let you guys get too high on this win because next week you guys go against the Green Bay Packers, which is not going to be an easy win. So in any given game, you can always end up thinking you're prepared and thinking that you're ready to go out and win a ball game, and then things just don't always go your way, whether that's things that are in your control or out of your control. So, like I said, kudos to that big win today. But we have some problems on special teams and some missed tackles and some untimely penalties. Man, it really killed us today in a sense, and we shot ourselves in the foot once again, if you ask me. But
I mean, we did good though. We did good. You gotta give the defense.
We did. We had some stops. We had some stops on.
We talked about third downs. They went 4 for 12 on third downs tonight.
Well, yeah, man, 3 or 5 on fourth down, man. But that goes to that aggressive coach style that Frank Reich has.
But hey, we've been emphasizing, third downs. That's what we need to do, right? Hey, they stepped up on third downs. They only completed 25% of their
They
third
did.
downs, bro. Hey,
They
we
did.
stepped up, bro. Hey, they've been stepping up, bro. On defense.
If you look at the stats, man, like the Colts had 9 penalties and for 73 yards, and we had 3 penalties for 30 yards, man. So it just goes to show you that being able to capitalize on those penalties and making sure that you're fundamentally sound, you're mentally focused and prepared. Like our penalties came in a very untimely situation where we blew a situation. Just for example, let's talk about Nate Davis on that big run by Derrick Henry that got called back because of that stupid
he
penalty.
was like falling down.
Why?
I can see because as soon as you turn, it's like you're preventing the person from. I don't know. Well, listen, how many sacks did each team have?
One. They had one apiece.
Each team had one apiece.
Right.
I mean,
Daquan Jones is the one who got the sack today for us.
Hey, but that's what I'm saying, though. I mean,
shout out to Daquan for that.
Hey, man. Even though it wasn't our team didn't, it doesn't look like it, but the defense, it was there.
Danico Autry was the one who got the sack for the Colts, man, and he's also a factor out there today, man. Autry's
a beast.
Yeah,
hey, the Colts defense is a beast, bro. We already talked about the Colts defense is a beast, bro.
Facts, man. Facts.
You can go ahead and say that again. Yes, absolutely.
Beast. They beast, bro. We talked about that last week. We said, the Colts defense is a beast, bro. Number one,
man, and they proved it tonight, brother. They proved it tonight, man. But let's shift gears real quick. Let's shift gears real quick to Tannehill, man. He went 15-27 tonight, man. 147 passing yards, like 1 touchdown.
No endos. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
hey,
no interceptions.
Good. No interceptions. As long as don't create turnovers and we're looking good. But
he took some big hits today, man. He took some big hits standing in the pocket.
He's a big guy. He's like 6'5". He's a big guy.
But D-Weez, man. D-Weez, as we were talking about earlier, man, when he came up limping and then we had a Logan Woodside sighting today, I was nervous, man. I was like, dude, if God forbid, if anything were ever to happen to Tannehill and we had to have a situation where we had to have a quarterback, a backup come in and play quarterback, like we got to have a better quarterback than Logan Woodside. So I am sending a urgent message out.
The Colts brought in their backup quarterback to score a touchdown. Let's bring in our backup quarterback to score a touchdown.
Not Logan Woodside. Huh? Not Logan Woodside. So
get him in there, huh?
So John Robinson and Mike Vrabel, they need to start looking for a quarterback that might be available right now because I don't trust Logan Woodside, man. I mean,
you should always have a backup plan.
We've already dropped him once. We've already dropped him once. I think he went over to the Jets for a little bit, and then we brought him back. So I would have tried to keep Mariota, man. Shoot, I would have tried to keep Mariota here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ocho.
I honestly don't think Mariota wanted to stay.
He didn't. He didn't
stay.
I agree. He didn't.
But I mean, to piggyback off of that conversation in regards to Tannehill, I think tonight was exemplary of like what conversation we had a couple weeks ago when you said that Tannehill is an elite quarterback.
He is an elite quarterback. He is an elite quarterback.
No, he's not. He's a good quarterback. He's not elite.
Okay.
No, because look, when you say elite, you're putting him in the likes of the Aaron Rodgers, the Russell Wilsons. Tannehill is not on that level. I don't care what anybody says. He's not on that level. He's not elite. He's not. Don't you dare put him on that pedestal.
Hey, whoa! Time out. Zenas, you're gonna piss a lot of Titans fans off in this.
Hold on. I just want to ask you
this show. So relax, bro.
Is he not?
It's okay. Hey, that's what I'm here to do, baby. If I never come back, I'm gonna make my presence.
Is he not elite because he hasn't won a Super Bowl? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
Are you calling Matt Ryan elite? Matthew Stafford.
No.
His reasoning 2 weeks ago when we had this conversation was that Tannehill hasn't had any comeback situations. And then as soon as we had a comeback situation earlier in the year, I hit you up about it. You were like, oh, bull crap. And so, hey.
No.
Okay. Whatever. Hey, whatever.
Look, Tannehill, I'm not taking anything away from Tannehill. I'm not saying he's not good. All I'm saying is he's good. That's it. I'm saying he's good. He's not elite. To put him on that pedestal, like, I mean, when you say elite, you got to understand, like, the echelon that he falls within. And I'm sorry, he does not deserve that title. He doesn't deserve that. He hasn't earned it yet.
From the sample size,
do I think he has the potential? Wait. Do I think he has potential? Yes, but he hasn't proven elite status yet. Just like all the names all the names you threw out there, the Matt Ryans, all them great quarterbacks, but they haven't proved that they're elite because Matt Ryan doesn't know how to win when it comes to time to win.
Matt Ryan.
So with Tannehill, he's not. No, exactly. I don't think he is either. I don't think Matthew Stafford is.
I never said he was. I never said Matt Ryan was elite. So let's not.
Yeah,
I never said he was either. I was asking.
Right.
Yeah, no. None of the quarterbacks you named are elite, and I'm going to go ahead and include Tannehill in that conversation because he's not elite.
Okay, so
I think he's good. I'm not taking anything away from Tannehill. I think he's good, and he has potential, but he's not elite yet.
From the sample size that we're gauging from, I'm talking about from the time he took over the helm as a Tennessee Titan. From the time he became quarterback, dude, he's been balling out, and his stat line is great. His QBR is phenomenal. So we can't say that he's not in the conversation being an elite quarterback, right? ESPN had him on, kind of put him in the conversation for MVP.
He's not
at the beginning of the season. So like to get that recognition, man, like you got to be doing something right, man. You got to be doing something right. So
he's doing something.
Give my man Tannehill some credit, man. Give him some credit.
To me, like, okay, I think he's like a what's his name? Used to play for the 49ers. Aaron Smith? What is his name?
Alex Smith.
Alex Smith. Yeah.
He plays for the Washington football team now?
Alex Smith in his prime, that's what I feel like Tannehill is right now.
Oh, stop it. Let's not even go here, please. Let's not. let's pivot to Derrick Henry, man.
Hey,
19 carries.
Did you not say Tannehill was a good game manager tonight?
So Derrick Henry.
That's all I'm saying.
He had 19.
That's all I'm saying.
He had 19. He had 19 carries today for 103 yards. No touchdowns though. I'm upset that we got away from the run game. Derrick Henry was, he was getting the edge. You know what I'm saying? Getting some big runs, some big chunks, and then he was also getting a few runs between the tackles too. Man, he was getting going. Then we just stopped going to him, and I'm like what's going on? Even with McNichols, that burst we were having in the fourth quarter. Why did we stop running? Why did we stop running the ball, man? Darwin, do you have any idea why we stopped?
Yeah, the Colts defense.
No, bro. McNichols was driving. We were moving the ball, bro. We were opening up the running game was opening.
McNichols only had 3 rushes for 26 yards.
But they were big, timely rushes, and then we got away from the run, and then we had that turnover on downs because we threw the ball twice.
I'm going with my firm belief of the kickers tonight.
You know why I think the Titans got away from the run?
Why?
Because they, like, in the fourth quarter they saw that lead, and then they were like, obviously the rushing game is not a great plan of attack when it comes to like cutting into a lead. That's why they got away from the run.
The Colts held the ball the whole third quarter.
Yeah.
They did.
You can't be down 2-3 possessions and expect to run the ball. I mean, it's obvious that the Colts, we messed up. We stopped the Colts at the goal line. Fuck it. I mean, we couldn't get out. We couldn't get out of there, right? So we punted the ball. We punted it 17 yards. The Colts already ran down 8 minutes on the quarter. About time they already down the goal line, right? There's 7 minutes left, and then we punt the ball back to them. You know, it's like, bro, when you're down by, we were down by 10 points at that time, right?
Yep.
So it's like, okay, we're already down by 2 possessions. Now it's like they score again. Now you're down by 3 possessions. Like, bro.
But the run game and the pass game go hand in hand. If you're having success running, that's what's opening up your passing game. So
yeah, but
we got away from that.
But the Colts knew that we had to pass.
Exactly. That's it right there.
But we also had some drop passes. We also had missed opportunities. Yes. We had the opportunity to win this game today. Like, I love the fact that we got the ball to start the game. You know what I mean? We had the momentum in the first half. The Colts were killing themselves with penalties, and in the second half we had the untimely penalties. So we really just switched shifts, right? And then there was a huge momentum swing. But we got away. We got away from the creativity, as I was talking about in our last show. Darwin, do you remember that? We were talking about like, hey, we got to make sure that we remain creative. and not be so just be like so predictable. And I don't know. I felt like once we got away from the creativity, our momentum just was deflated on offense.
That's that New England style of ball. That's where that's what you get from the Belichick tree is that type of play. You know what I mean? Like you get that conservative play, like bro, like hey, okay, now we're in the gutter. How are we going to get out? You know what I mean? It's panic mode. Like we don't have a panic. We don't have a plan B. I feel like Titans have only a plan A. Like, we go out there. If we're crushing, we're crushing. Now, if we got to come back, we come back. But when it comes down to playing a good defense and, we're sitting here, not disciplined enough to get 3 points when we need it, like I said, like that missed field goal we're only down by 2 touchdowns. You don't miss that field goal, and we still got time on the clock.
So we've got 3 losses this year. This was the game that I feel the most that we had lack of resilience. You know what I mean? Like this is like, even though we have 3 losses, but at the same time, this is like the game where we showed lack of resilience and like kind of being lifeless. You know what I mean? And that's what's so upsetting to me. It's just like, like we shot ourselves in the foot, but we didn't have that resilience that we usually have, man. And that was disappointing. Big time. The only person that showed the only person that showed resilience tonight was Corey Davis, man. And he's the only person that gets a pass in my book. I'm gonna give him room to grieve and do his thing, man. So if he's been off at any point during this season, I'm crediting that to what was going on in his life with his brother being sick and passing away, man. So tonight was just a night. It was a gut check for us, man. Now we're number 2 in the division. We're tied. It's just like, hey, either we crap or get off the pot right now. Like, who are we? What's our identity? You know what I mean? Like, are we going to be risk takers, or are we going to be sound? Are we going to be aggressive? Are we going to make
find out?
Are we going to make moves in the special team department? Like, why the why did we so let's go to special teams, Darwin, because this was your big issue. Mm-hmm. Our guy today, what was that man's name? Trevor Daniel. So apparently he was working for FedEx and he was a truck driver, which is fine.
Yeah.
But why did we just kind of just sign this man and put him in the position?
He did well at tryouts.
Well, Ryan Allen was on the inactive list today. So there was something, but it's just like, come on, man, can we have somebody that's actually been playing? I'm not sure who's available from us to choose from, but it was just like a FedEx truck driver. He just got he just had a shift this morning.
That was like what, when Clinton Portis was working at T-Mobile or something like that? We're like Clinton Portis working at T-Mobile and my man came out and rushed for 1,500 yards with the Broncos, easy money.
This man just pulled a double shift and then he went out here to punt. Like, this man was sleeping.
Double shift? My man's working overtime. It's Corona, baby. He's out here getting money, boy. You kidding me?
Hey, man. Hey,
boy.
Hey.
I tell you what, he's probably this game check, he's probably good for a little bit.
You can't blame him for the blocked punt though.
No. Okay. That was a miscommunication.
Yes.
No. Louise, that was a miscommunication.
To the center. Did you see how far? You see how far he was? You see how far he was from the center?
It was miscommunication.
That was a complete whiff on what was his? I can't even recall the guy's name, but he took the outside guy. You don't ever take the outside guy.
Why is he?
Ever.
He was only 9 yards back from the center, though. The long snapper should have gave him 15 yards to punt that thing. Why are you so close? Like you're in the end zone. I didn't understand that. If you go back and watch it, he was really close. Like I've seen, defenders dive. Dude was close. That's it was like a second.
But he also went untouched though.
It was a miscommunication.
But that's what I'm saying. How fast is my guy off this ball? Right? This dude is market speed 1 second and he's already blocked the punt without being touched. Come on, man. He was too close, bro. You gotta back up 15. Give me the ball and yoke it. You know what I mean? He was worried about that last punt. That's what was wrong with him. Watch the replay of that. I promise you. You'll be like, bro, why are you so close to the center for? Like, get back there.
It was a miscommunication,
Punt
man.
that thing, man. My man was in there with 1 second though. Yo, he came in there 1 second and blocked the punt, bro. Does that make sense?
Oh, I'm not disagreeing with you. As far as his position
5
was.
more. The long snapper can get it there. We just got a new long snapper.
Matt
Come
Overton.
on, man.
Matt Overton.
Come on, man. Back up.
I dig it.
Man.
No, I dig it, D-Weeze, man, but it was miscommunication on that left side. You know?
Yep.
It was miscommunication. And he came in there.
Back up.
He darted in there. Man. So we gotta go back to the drawing board. Go back to the drawing board and figure it out and
back up.
Take accountability for the mistake. Take accountability for the mistake, man. Hey, so let me reiterate. Let me backtrack on what I was talking about Trevor Daniel, man. I don't want to act like I was making this man seem like he was worthless or whatever. So I apologize if that's how I came off. I was just cracking jokes, man. Just cracking jokes. So Trevor Daniel, if you hear this, man, I was just cracking jokes, brother. Don't take it.
Hey, all I'm saying is I'm watching this replay, and he was about 12, 13 yards back.
No.
Yes. Anyways, we can move on to the next subject.
Let's address the other elephant in the room. This fool Hines, number 21. He had a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown. So so the only Hines that I mess with after tonight is Hines Ketchup. And Gregory Hines. That's it. That's it. So
you tripping no luggage. You tripping no luggage, boy.
I might have to watch some tap dancing tonight by Gregory Hines.
You tripping no luggage. You tripping no luggage.
Oh man. He killed us tonight, man. He killed us in the rush game. 12 carries for 70 yards, 5 receptions for 45 yards, and he had a touchdown.
He's leading receiver, right?
No.
Nah. It's still Pascal.
Pittman.
No. I mean
tonight. Oh yeah,
tonight,
Pittman.
yeah.
101 yards. Pittman had.
Pittman was leading receiver. How many receiving yards Hines have?
45.
Yep. Hey, but Pittman had some rushing yards today too. I'm not sure how many he had. I didn't take note of that. But he, they did a toss sweep to him or something, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he had 21 yards.
Yeah, he had a big one. That was a big run, man. That killed us, man.
But that just like you said, just like you mentioned earlier, it was coaching. I feel like the biggest thing about the Colts was, especially in the second half, they got it together. You have to be creative. Look. You
have to make adjustments.
When we have such a lack of offense, you got to get creative. You have to get creative.
Whoa, wait, time out. Are you talking about us or are you talking about you guys?
No. I'm talking about the Colts.
Oh, okay, because I was
coaching.
Right.
They opened it up. They opened it up. They did what they needed to do to get this dub. That's all I'm saying.
No, they did, man.
It's coaching.
They strapped up their work boots, man. It was too.
They watched a Kansas City Chiefs film.
It was two blue collar teams going at it tonight, man. It was it was a fun game to watch until the second half.
It was blue on blue crime.
Right.
All I'm saying is yes.
Cold blue over here. Blue over here.
Whatever speech Frank Reich gave at halftime, hell yeah.
Hey, he's a great coach, man. I like him. I like his aggressiveness. I like the way that he approaches the game, not only from offensive standpoint, from defensive standpoint. Even he played quarterback in the NFL, but he still understands the game to a point where he's able to take that locker room and and take that same aggressive mentality that he has, those risk takers, man. You know what I'm saying? And not to say that Vrabel doesn't, because our identity is has a lot to do with Vrabel and the way he coaches our team. And Vrabel's a phenomenal coach. But tonight, if you put the two coaches together, you put Frank Reich and Vrabel together, we got outcoached tonight. The Titans got outcoached tonight. We got killed in the special teams. In the special teams phase, we got killed in defensive phase and also coaching. There's 4 phases to football, and we got killed 2 out of 4.
Yep.
Actually, 3 out of 4, excuse me. And then we shot ourselves in the foot offensively. So,
it has to be special teams. There's a 9-point swing. There's a 10-point swing that happened on special teams, bro. We got the punt block. They scored a touchdown.
Mhm.
They scored a extra point. That's 7 points. We missed a field goal. That's 10 points.
Well, these guys scored. They scored a couple.
listen,
They got a couple safeties this year.
That's
They've
a
got
10
block
point.
punts. They got block punts.
That's a 10-point swing, my guy.
No, for sure. I'm not disagreeing with you. Like
Yeah.
you take this stance that I'm disagreeing with you. I am in agreement with you, but there's a lot of variables that lead into this. A lot of it. And I know the passion is really
the coaching. I hear the coaching, but I'm saying is that the coin swing on 2 plays.
But I also think that's overlooking the coaching on the special team side. The Colts, we've with defense and special teams, that's where we live and breathe. And that's a big thing that we've been sure to capitalize on all season.
Only people that get shown love from our team on special teams today is Cam Batson. He had 60 yards returning today, and I will give a little bit of a little bit of credit to our special teams coach, man, because he put in a little fake reverse play in the run game, which opened up some yards for us. We opened up the game with a 34-yard return. So I mean, credit there to special teams, man, and that's who I give special teams credit to tonight. Is Cam Batson, number 13, man. He had a couple catches for us, got us some first downs, man. So, hey, we both have 10 days to rest or before we play again. Let's say that. And we both got challenges. We got the Ravens, and then you guys got the Packers.
Yep.
So like I said, we can't ride too high on the victory, and then we can't hang our heads too low on the loss, but we do got to get back to the drawing boards because the next game's bigger than the last. So, like I said, kudos and shout out to the Colts today, man, and thanks again for coming on the show, my dude. So let's take a quick pivot real quick, man. Let's tell the folks a little bit about DJ Zenas, man, and some upcoming things and some opportunities that you might have for people to win some merchandise or things of that nature. You just dropped a little clothing line for your brand, and
absolutely,
yeah, let's just talk about that.
All right, so I definitely appreciate that. A lot of great things in the works right now, obviously, with not just music, but as you mentioned, the merch. So I actually haven't dropped the merch line yet. It's coming soon, though. I'm
okay.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. Like I'm glad we're putting it out there now because obviously this is something that I've been working on for the past several weeks. Just behind the scenes. Merch is something that I've always wanted to get into. Obviously, as an independent artist, that's a huge way, for people like myself to make it, in this world. So, I'm really excited, like, not to just put merch out there, but quality merch. This is something that I've been working on for a while.
Right. And
I'm really excited, like, to deliver this to the world because I feel like it's something that I'm proud of, and I feel like it's something that people will be proud of too, to like rock, It's got a certain stamp on it that it's just like, yeah, like this is it. So I'm excited for that. So definitely keep on the lookout for that for the next couple of weeks. I'm anticipating right now a Black Friday launch date. So keep that in the back of your minds. Aside from that, obviously just a lot of new music under the works. So for those who don't know, I'm obviously releasing a new song on the first Friday of every month, at least once a month, so that's a lot of new music. Obviously, with the way 2020 has gone, a lot of things to look forward to in 2021. And the biggest thing is obviously new music and new opportunities. So obviously, another thing that I want to get into a lot is the virtual performances. Hopefully,
that'll be huge.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm really waiting to see if any of these festivals adapt to the digital world, and hopefully, the South by Southwest, the Lollapaloozas, all those, hopefully they can start opportunities for these digital platforms so that, like, obviously as artists, that's a huge way for us to, make a name for ourselves, to make a living, is performing, and so that's where a lot of people are missing out right now. So hopefully some of those opportunities present themselves, and, definitely doing a lot of work on the back end to make those things, come into fruition. So a lot of exciting things, so obviously tapping into like all social media. So, if people want to find me, they can find me on Instagram, obviously Twitter, TikTok, all that stuff, it's lit.
Okay. I'm glad you got a chance to speak your truth real quick and just give people the nitty gritty, man, and the meat and potatoes of what your grind is like and your vision, man. And I have nothing but respect for you and your work ethic from the moment I met you, and just
Yes, sir.
seeing the progression from an amateur in this to becoming a really multi-talented professional, man. So
I appreciate that.
kudos to you and your work ethic, man. Nothing but love and respect. And thanks again for coming on the show. And like I said, this is the last time you'll be on the show, because like I said, you're bad
Hey,
luck.
we play one more time this season, so y'all might have to bring me back. Y'all might have to run that thing back. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's
maybe.
different story. It's gonna be a different story this time.
Probably
man.
not, my
Next
guy.
time, man.
Probably not. But
But either way, I appreciate y'all having me. It's been a pleasure.
Right.
Two-Tone, hey, Two-Tone Nation, like, hey, it was a tough loss tonight,
Right.
but
Tough to swallow.
A little tough to swallow, but hey, you like one thing I will say about Titan Nation, you can never count you guys out, because y'all were 9-7 last year,
Right?
And look at what y'all did in the playoffs. So like that's
Period.
what, like all I'm gonna say is like you can never count you guys out. So I'm not gonna sit here and say like, oh, like we're not excited about the win tonight. Like obviously we are, but like we still got to play y'all another time this season, like, and you can never obviously count the Titans out. So that is one thing I will say. Like, y'all got a lot to do, a lot to accomplish this season.
Any given Sunday, you can lose. You know what I mean? You can lose.
Not Thursday, Sunday.
Hey, shoot, hey, Monday, Thursday, Sunday. It don't matter.
Not Thursday, Monday. Not Thursday, Sunday, man. Not Thursday, Sunday.
You can get smacked right in the mouth, man. And you know what I'm saying? Just like Mike Tyson said, man, you can have a plan until you get socked in the jaw. And you know what? We got socked on the chin today, bro. But we're gonna take that on the chin. The Colts tested our chin a little bit today, but hey, we got a sturdy chin. We got a sturdy chin, so we're gonna be. We're gonna
nice chin.
Right. So
look,
we're gonna be resilient. Bounce
y'all
back.
better find it back in Tannehill. That's all I'm saying.
No, I agree, and like I said, I'm glad we had a Logan Woodside sighting tonight, because that just like, for me, opened up my eyes. So I know John Robinson and Vrabel got to see it, and I know Titans fans got to recognize it too. If we got to put Woodside in the driver's seat, man, I don't know. That man might get a couple DUIs, man. He might lose his license. You know what I'm saying? So,
and our center got hurt too.
Yeah, Ben Jones, man, and Roger Saffold went out with an ankle injury. He tried to come back, but he just wasn't the same with his ankle injury. Yeah, we got some woes, man. We've had some woes, bro. But I'm just hoping. Actually, I'm not even hoping. I know we'll still be alive in December and January, and we'll still play that blue collar type of football and make sure that we're competitors, man. And like you said, I appreciate you, giving us that shout out, saying that, hey, you can never count us out or sleep on us, DJ Zenas, and I agree with you wholeheartedly, brother. For real. But hey, like I said, we have another task, another big task at hand in the Baltimore Ravens next Sunday, and you guys got the Packers. So good luck, man. Good luck to you, and
absolutely good luck to y'all, man. It's going to be a tough week for both of us. So I don't know. We'll see. Definitely got to I'm glad we have 10 days off at least, because we got a lot of preparation to do for both of these teams. So
right. For sure. Well, folks, man, make sure you just you share, like, and subscribe. Just want to shout out our milestones. We just got 55 subscribers, and our third episode got over 100 views. So each video has gotten better thus far, folks. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, please give us a chance. Come check us out. Have fun with us. Crack jokes. And to any independent artists that happen to come across this show, I and D Weez feel that music and sports are very correlated, and I have a passion for music, and I want to make sure that for those artists that are fans of a football team and they're passionate and they're knowledgeable, we want to give you guys an opportunity to feature your music and to come on our show and to have your music played and give you a platform to speak your truth and and demonstrate who you are. So real quick, folks, and I wanted to why I just crossed my mind. Sorry to pivot so hard, but you're probably wondering why Mr. Zenas is here on a graphic rather than actually being here. Please explain that, Zenas. Please explain your brand and the meaning behind why you do that. I just want people to know because it's like it's mysterious, right? And people are going to want to know who's behind the imagery, right?
Absolutely.
So let's talk about it.
Yeah, who's behind the eyes?
Mhm.
So the biggest thing is with branding. So I'm a very personal person, like I like my privacy, and so that's one of the biggest things is like when it comes to branding, like I want people to focus on the music and not so much necessarily me, because I don't like with this era of celebrity, I don't like people's obsession with celebrity, that like celebrities owe everything to like the world and everything like that. I just want people to focus on the music, focus on the art, love it, and as time progresses and as my fan base builds and stuff like that, I'll begin to expose a little bit more of myself right now. But as for now, I want to keep that mystique. I want people to really like, who is DJ Zenas? And I want people to find that out through my music. Listen to my music. I'm telling my story through my music. So
for sure,
go listen to my music and really find out who I am. And then, down the line, I'll start to reveal more of myself. But like they say, the eyes are the gates to the soul. So like, that's why I cover my eyes, because it's like I don't want to reveal all of myself to people just yet. I want people to look forward to something, so when I do have that big reveal, it's like, okay, now I can really show y'all who I truly am. But as of right now, just focus on the music.
For sure, man. I love that. I love to hear that. I knew why you do the things you do, and I understand it. I just wanted the viewers to understand it as well. You know what I mean? So that's great, man. Thank you for doing that. And just another quick pivot. Darwin, Mr. D Weeze, our predictions were off again this week, man. We were off. We were off.
Yeah, I think mine was opposite of what it was last week.
Right. I nailed it against the Bears, but this week, man, I was off, man, and I was off against the Bengals too. So, we'll continue to build on that and accept our L's. You know what I mean? Accept our L's in that regard. And speaking of L's, man, I have been struggling in the trivia game, and I think it's about that time for the trivia.
Oh, man, you want to do the trivia? Man, I had it ready. Man, I didn't know we were going to do it tonight or not.
Hey, I want to make sure we're consistent, my man, and I'm not afraid.
You got to start getting these questions right then.
Well, I know, and I'm not afraid, man. I'm not afraid to challenge myself, man. So let's say, shoot your shot, man. I got 5 to 6 questions. Let's see how I do.
All right. On December 26, 1999, Steve McNair threw for how many touchdown passes to defeat the Jacksonville Jaguars?
Mm-hmm.
Was it 8, 5, 1, or 9?
Oof. I'm gonna go 5. It was probably 8 or 9, but I'm gonna go with 5.
5. It was 5. You got it. It was
right.
5.
Let's go. Well, in my opinion, Steve McNair is the best quarterback who ever played the game. So I didn't think that wasn't impossible for my man to go 9 or 8 touchdowns in the game, man. Rest in peace, Steve McNair, man. So
this is the easy one.
All right, let's go.
Which Tennessee? I don't even feel like I shouldn't even ask you this question because it's so easy.
I might miss a tackle the tackle like J.R.
I guarantee you, once I ask once you hear the little bit of it, you're gonna be like, already give me the answer, and I'm just gonna be like, you already know, that's just how easy it is.
Make my day.
Are you ready?
Make my day. Let's go.
Which Tennessee Titan player is the cousin of all-star point guard that used to play for the Detroit Pistons and the Denver Nuggets? Chauncey Billups.
Oh man, LaDainian. Oh, so my bad. Lindell White. I don't know why I was about to say LaDainian Tomlinson. I don't know why I was going to say that. Lindell White. Hey, that was way off. My bad. Denver stand up. Denver stand up. Right? Let's
All
go.
right, that's 2 for 2. All right, that's 2 for 2. All right.
Next question.
Which jersey number did Clinton Solomon wear with the 2007 Tennessee Titans? Was it number 19, number 13, number 47, or number 30?
47.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Number 19. You're 2
Oh,
for
okay.
3 now.
All
Now
right.
you're 2 for 3.
All right.
2 for 3. Ooh, this is one I don't know if you're gonna know this one or not, my guy. This one's tough. This is what I was gonna say for a long time, but you threw me off guard tonight. Which Tennessee Titan player and his wife built an orphanage in Africa in 2004? Was it Spencer Toon, Josh Savage, Ken Smith, or Antonio Johnson?
Antonio Johnson.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
It's Mr. Josh Savage. He's a savage. You know what I mean? He's over here doing his thing in Africa, bro, with his wife.
I thought
You're
Josh
2
Savage.
for 4, man.
I thought Josh Savage
two-
was from Boy Meets World.
Are you talking about the Panga?
Topanga, right? Sean Hunter, bro.
Oh,
Mr. Feeney.
God.
Hey, Mr. Feeney.
Low key, just low key. What is the actor's name that played in Rudy? Who was the actor who was Rudy? What's his name?
Oh man, gosh, what is his name? Oh,
that man is famous.
He was in 51st Days. I love him in that movie. Oh man, I can't. What? Just go ahead and say it because I can't remember the top of my head.
No, I'm not gonna say it. We'll be here all night for that. Don't worry about that.
Right. Come on. Next question, man. Next question.
All right. So now I got a question about your favorite, the best quarterback ever in the NFL, right? According to you, Mr. McNair himself, right?
Right.
The Tennessee Titans, Steve McNair, surpassed 3,000 passing yards for the 2003 season in a game against whom?
The Colts.
49ers. You want me to finish?
Yeah, my bad.
40.
I'm looking up what the guy what Rudy, the guy who played Rudy. I'm looking his name up.
Oh,
right
sorry, that's my dude right there. All right,
I could tell you his name.
Sean
Yes.
Astin. He's from Goonies,
Yeah.
man. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. It was on the tip of my tongue. I just couldn't think of it.
what was the biggest film he ever starred in?
Probably the Goonies.
Oh, no, he didn't star in, but what was the biggest movie he's ever been in? Part of?
The Goonies.
Oh,
That's a cult classic, man.
there's another cult classic out there. Like 3 of them.
Oh no, Breakfast Club. I don't know, man. What?
Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
He was a Hobbit, remember?
He was a hot man.
Yeah.
I was never into the Lord of the Rings.
Yo, son, one of the best selling movies all time, boy. Yo, I'm telling you, you gotta get into it, son.
Man, come on.
You gotta
man.
get into it. All right, what you over here talking?
Let's
All right,
finish it out.
back to
Finish
Steve
it out.
McNair, and you talk about the Colts and all that. Okay, the Colts ain't even part of the answer. One of the answers.
Okay, all right. So then, do I still get to finish the question?
I don't know. I mean, you gave a wrong answer. All right, you got 49. You got the 49ers.
Okay.
You got the Saints. You got the Ravens, or the Texans.
I'm gonna say it was the Saints.
Final answer.
Final answer.
No, sir.
Who was it?
Texans. You know the Titans and Texans always go at it. You know that.
I know they do. I know they do, man. I know they do.
You know that.
All right. Last
All
one.
right.
Last one.
Last one. I got it. We always go to 6. We always go to 6, man. We can't just stay at 5. All right.
Okay.
All right. So you remember my boy, my Baronis,
Yeah.
All right. How many field goals did Rob Baronis successfully kick on October 21st, 2007? Was it 4, 1, 6, or 8?
6.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, that is.
It's 8.
That's
What was kicking and Dylan, Willing and Dylan, man.
That just means we could not
You want
score in
more?
the red zone. We just could not score in the red zone that day. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Okay, yeah. Well, last one, D. Weeks.
All All right. One more. I'll give you who led the 2007 Tennessee Titans in regular season touchdown catches? Was it Bull Scaife, Brandon Jones, Justin Gage, or Roydell White?
Let's go with Rodell White.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, let's do it.
You got it, son. Rodell White.
So what was I 2 of 6?
3 of 6.
3 of 6. Okay,
3 of 6.
Not bad. Hey! Shout out to Mr. Two Tone.
There you go.
Did a little better, man. Well, hey, folks, that about wraps it up for tonight. I had to drink a cup of coffee to re-energize myself after that that loss we suffered with tonight. So once again, Mr. DJ,
I didn't suffer.
You didn't, like I said, but you can never come on the show again. So you don't even matter. You don't even matter. So I'm only fooling.
Hey, well, if I don't get to come on the show again, y'all automatically gotta go check me out. Instagram,
right.
Twitter, Spotify,
definitely.
Apple Music. I'm shouting it all out right now.
Definitely, please go do that, because that's one thing I do like about him right now is his musical talent. So I will vouch for him on that. He is definitely multi-talented. He's definitely someone to go listen to and actually just add to your playlist, man, and put him on your top 5. He's definitely capable of doing that, and I have nothing but high hopes and expectations for DJ Zenas. So go check him out, and shout out your information one more time, and folks, we'll also have that in the description section of the YouTube video. So, but go ahead and shout that out one more time, my man.
Absolutely. So people can find me on all social media, whether that be Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok, at officially Zenas. That's Zenas, officially Zenas. And you can find me on any streaming platform, whether that be Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Tidal, anything, anywhere where you can find music, you can find me under DJ Zenas. Again, that's Zenas. Look your boy up, holla at me. I appreciate Two Tone Zone for having me. It's been a blessing. Looking forward to seeing y'all grow and glow. It's the come up, baby.
Yeah, it's the come up. D-Weed, you got anything you want to say before we sign off, brother?
Nah, man. Tonight, man. It's a learning lesson, man. You take what you did bad, you trying to improve it, and then like you said, we got 10 days off. Let's make it count for next week so we don't fall behind. Now we in second place. Unfortunately, it is what it is, but we're going to be battling for that first place week 12, so let's go, man.
Right.
It's nothing. Let's go.
Right. Yeah, I agree, man. I think we as our team, because they're the ones out there playing for us, and then the coaches are out there calling the shots and making the moves. So I feel like the franchise and the organization need to dig deep and find their inner Michael Jackson and look at the man in the mirror and hold themselves accountable and make that change. Right. So, hey, enough with the jokes, folks. We're going to go ahead and end the show, but thank you once again for tuning into the Two Tone Zone. I am your host, Mr. Two Tone, and my co-host, Mr. D Weez, and our special guest, my friend, my brother, Mr. DJ Zenas. So, signing off, and we'll be here soon, giving you a pregame analysis of the Titans versus the Ravens, and give you a full in-depth breakdown of the players, of the threats, strengths, weaknesses, and things of that nature. So, and key opportunities, and also give our predictions for the game. So, once again, Two Tone Zone, please share, like, and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Peace.
Flex, 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 flexing on, flex, flex, flexing on you, flex, flex, flexing on you, flex, flex. Me and the team just got back from the tropics. Heard you switching up your style, you should stop it.